In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make your first Zap in Zapier using the desktop interface. To get started, head to zapier.com and log into your account. Once you're on the Zapier dashboard, look for the Create button and click it. From the menu that appears, select Zaps. This opens the Zap Editor, where you'll build an automated workflow, or Zap, made up of a trigger and an action. Let's set up the trigger first. In the Trigger section, click Select Trigger. Use the search bar to find the app you want Zapier to watch for new activity. This could be anything from a form app to a spreadsheet or a CRM. After selecting the app, choose the trigger event that should start your Zap. Then click Continue. If this is your first time using that app with Zapier, you'll be prompted to connect your account securely. Follow the prompts to authenticate, then click Continue. Next, click Test Trigger. Zapier will look for a recent example from your app, like a new form submission or a new row. This sample data helps you map fields later. If no data is found, make sure there's a recent item in your app so Zapier has something to pull. Now move to the Action section and click Select Action. Search for and choose the app where you want something to happen as a result of the trigger. After that, pick the action event. This could be creating a record, sending a message, or updating a row. Then click Continue. Connect the Action app account if prompted, just like you did for the trigger. You'll now fill in the required fields. This is where the magic happens. Use the drop-downs to insert data from the trigger into the action fields. For example, map a name or email from the trigger to the appropriate fields in the action. Required fields are clearly marked, and you can combine static text with dynamic values if you need to. Take a moment to double-check your mappings so the right information lands in the right place. Click Continue, then click Test Step. Zapier will run the action using your test data and show you the result. This confirms your setup works end-to-end. When everything looks good, click Publish to turn your Zap on. From now on, whenever the trigger event happens, Zapier will automatically run the action for you in the background. If this video helped, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.